Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Buffaloes ready to get this thing started and open the season. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Georgia Tech's offense comes onto the field first today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
To throw, it's King. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's got an open man. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you... Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, glimpses of wide.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Now facing a third and long. Dropping back, it's King. Here comes the heat. And the third down
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Wants to throw on first down. Got his man to the left. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Yellow Jackets are rolling down the field. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
He does a really good job with that mesh point. The mesh point is when he sticks it in the running back's belly. When he pulls it, he gets downhill quick to chew up some quick yards. Nice play early in this football game.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Wide out trying to get it in. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a first and goal.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think
trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fat.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to
And here comes the offense on second down. Scanning the field, it's King. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the receiver and the intended target. As a result, that ball's incomplete.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll pull it down and there he goes. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you...
And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. A strike downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's King. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal, going on the road, handling these conditions.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, it's picked off. It's a seam wide open. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the... We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.